G'day punters, Blake from the Leg Up Australia. Racing tomorrow at Warwick Farm, currently on a soft 5 surface. There is rain forecast over the next 24 hours, so I am working with a soft 5, soft 6 surface for the meeting at Warwick Farm tomorrow. Today at Randwick, there were some interesting trials. We saw Alizé and a Theory from the James Cummings stable go around in preparation for their spring carnival aspirations, and we also saw Dawn Passage from the Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott stable, as well as Libertini, who is an impressive 3-year-old from the Anthony Cummings stable, who I am excited to see go around in better races in the spring. Moving on to the best bet of the day, it comes up in the 6th race at Warwick Farm, number 4, CINQUEDEA, from the Richard and Michael Friedman stable. Kieran McAvoy's in the saddle. He's drawn awkwardly, barrier 10, but he's going to press forward, and hopefully McAvoy can find a spot for him. He's been a different horse since they put the blinkers on this horse. They put the blinkers on him and he went to Goulburn and he absolutely won nice and easily. And then he went to Newcastle and he won by a space again. And then they took on better class Saturday race, 3-year-old benchmark 74 at Rosehill. And I think he sprinted a little bit faster than Blake Shin anticipated because he was in behind them. Got to the outside and Shinny pushed the button and he just put a couple of lengths on them. He was left sitting shot for Phaistos, who was looking for runs in behind them, but when he did get out, he got over the top of CINQUEDEA, and Phaistos has since gone to Melbourne and competed well in better class. I think this horse is really well placed back to Wednesday class. This is a benchmark 70. 1600 metres is ideal for him. And I just think this horse is going to be competitive in better races later in his career. So I think he's the best bet of the day. So that is race 6, number 4, CINQUEDEA. The value bet of the day comes up in the 4th race. It is number 2, Singing Sand from the James Cummings stable. Tommy Berry's in the saddle. She's drawn barrier 6. Last start was in town on a Saturday. She ran into Haut Brion Her and misteed, and she was just a little bit dour when the other horses sprinted because she was 1,300 metres back to 1,200 metres. Up to 1,400 metres tomorrow at Warwick Farm is absolutely ideal. Hopefully she can find a good spot from barrier 6, not be too far away from them, and I think she's going to be right in the finish at double-figure odds. Back to that win at Newcastle, that was a strong form race. She sat in behind them, she sprinted quickly, she put the race away, and she was a mile too good for them there. I think she is going to be well suited on the ground tomorrow. Good draw, Tommy Berry in the saddle, and I just think she's going to be really hard to beat, and she's sort of been a little bit overlooked in the market for me. So that is race 4, number 2, Singing Sand, the best value bet at Warwick Farm tomorrow. We're coming home with our hardest to beat in the last race at Warwick Farm. That is race 7, number 10, Bubbles Ball in the Get Out Stakes at Warwick Farm tomorrow. Hopefully we're not in that position. We've backed a few winners already, and we're coming home strong with Bubbles Ball in the last. I think she's going to be seriously hard to beat. She's from the Chris Lee stable. McAvoy's in the saddle. She's drawn barrier 5, so she's going to get an ideal run just in behind them. Last start at Newcastle, she absolutely cruised up to them. Then she sprinted quick. The second horse, Holy Rain, has since come out and won. They run nice times. They run 33.88, and she came from behind the leaders to win that day. So that was for the last 600 metres. So she reels off some really nice sectionals, this filly. And I think she is destined for better races. And this is the obvious progression for her. She runs into a mediocre Wednesday field. And she just looks good quality. And I think she represents some value in the 7th race. I think she's going to be super hard to beat. So we're going to be with her. So race 7, number 10, Bubbles Ball in the last race at Warwick Farm. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our new website, www.thelegupaustralia.com, for all your punting needs. And if you are going to have a bet tomorrow, please do so responsibly. And as always, good luck.